Parashat Toledot summary. Yitzchak and Rivka were married for almost 20 years and still did not have any children. They traveled to Har HaMoriah, the location of the Akedah, to pray to Hashem. Hashem accepted Yitzchak's tefillot, and Rivka became pregnant. Rivka went to inquire from Shem and Ever as to the nature of her child. She was told that she was actually expecting twins who would both become great nations, but be very different from one another. When the time came, Rivka gave birth. Her first child was hairy and looked grown up. He was named Esav, which implies ready-made. The second child was smooth and was holding onto the heel of his brother. His name was Yaakov, which means heel. As they grew, Esav became a hunter, while Yaakov spent his time learning. When Yaakov and Esav were 15 years old, their grandfather Abraham passed away. Yaakov was cooking lentils for his father Yitzchak when Esav came back from the field. Esav was so hungry that he traded his rights to the firstborn for a bowl of lentils. Soon after, a famine broke out, and Yitzchak moved to Gerar, the land of the Pelishtim. Although it was a famine, Hashem blessed Yitzchak, and his fields produced 100 times the regular amount. The Pelishtim became jealous of Yitzchak and stuffed up his wells. Eventually, a treaty was made, and Yitzchak was left alone. When Yitzchak was 123 years old, he decided it was time to bless his sons before he died. On the 14th day of Nisan, the date was to become Erev Pesach, he called in Esav and asked him to prepare for him food before he blessed him. Rivka heard the conversation and told Yaakov to bring 2 goats for Yitzchak to eat. She dressed Yaakov in Esav's special garments, which Esav left behind. Additionally, since Esav was hairy, she placed goat skins on smooth parts of his neck and on his hands. When Yaakov walked in, Yitzchak asked him, "Who are you?" Upon Yaakov's response of Ani Esav Bechorecha, I am, Esav is your firstborn, and feeling the hairy hands and neck, Yitzchak said, Hakol kol Yaakov v'hayadayim yedei Esav. The voice is the voice of Yaakov, and the hands are the hands of Esav. Yitzchak then had Yaakov kiss him, smelling the smell of Gan Eden from the special garments, and gave Yaakov the blessings. As Yaakov walked out, Esav walked in from the other side of the door. Yitzchak had Ruach HaKodesh that Esav was a Rasha, and said, "Your brother was here. I ate from his food," and blessed him. Esav cried out. This was the second time he outsmarted him, once with the Bechorah, and now this. Although Yitzchak gave Esav a bracha, Esav was furious and wanted to kill Yaakov. Rivka realized that Yaakov was in danger and told him to go to Aram Naharaim, to the house of her brother Laban. Yaakov went to his father Yitzchak, who commanded him to go to Aram Naharaim to look for a wife. Yitzchak blessed Yaakov again, this time including the brachot of Abraham to inherit Eretz Yisrael, which completed the original brachot, and now Yaakov was on his way.